Yes. Oh, it's live already. So sorry we're late. We had a bit of trouble. Apparently it doesn't do live on the laptop. So I normally do it on the iPad or the iPhone. But we're on the, I'm just saying, it says you're live. Yeah, we're live.
Just a slight technical hitch, I feel Technical hitch.
But we're here now. So, hello, welcome Saturday morning. Just done my hair, just got out of the shower. So,
are we going? Are we going?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay, right. So, first off, didn't we all have a great time on Thursday night at the Dome? It was great to see so many of you having that moment, embracing and listening and enjoying it. So thank you all so much for coming. We're very proud of you for doing that.
Yeah. Got my coffee, look.
Yeah, we've got coffee.
It's got coffee. This is my favourite mug. I have to have my coffee in my favourite mug.
And we tried really hard. I tried really hard to...
Debbie had to make it because I was doing the technologies.
Anyway, so what we're going to be talking about today is some of the questions you're going to bring up to us, and we've got a question for you girls. Who's actually stopping you from feeling great? Who is it? Who is that person? Is it you? If it is you, stop it! Stop it! Yeah, you are totally enough. Okay, so we've got some things that we've written down, and we're going to be checking.
5.
That's 10.
5.
10.
I always do too many. 5 ideas of easy ideas of what you can do now, because we know that when you come out of the film, you're like all fired up. You think, oh, what can I do to my life? I'm going to do this. So we got 5. Hopefully it'll be 5, but we do talk a lot.
Yeah, we'll have 6 or 7
ideas, simple ideas that you can do that will help you begin to feel fantastic about yourself every day. So Debbie's got something to. Oh no, we've got to start with number one. Accepting compliments. So I usually say this a lot to my clients, because once they start to dress a bit different, some slightly different colours and styles, people go, oh, you look really lovely. And I say, what do you normally say? And say, like, oh, I don't really know what I say, but a lot of the time I go, oh, this old thing, I got it from da-da-da-da. Please don't say that, because those people have taken the time and trouble to notice that you're wearing something lovely, and then they've made a decision to say, oh, you look really good, because we're not great at giving compliments, and it makes them feel better if you just say thank you. And then if you feel a bit embarrassed, you can just say, oh, isn't it a nice day today, and change the subject. But actually it makes them feel good, and then they'll say more compliments, and compliments always make you feel really, really great. I've got to tell you something this morning. The postman came, and I have a lot of trouble with the postman. I'm going off on a tangent, but it's funny. I've got a letterbox in the door, but he never puts it through the letterbox. He puts it on the mat.
It's like a man with a dishwasher.
Yeah. He's outside. It's not through. So when he knocked on the door, I said, are you the normal postman? And he said no. And I told him the story. And I can't remember how it got to it. And he said, oh, he's a bit older than me, and it's not the same as me. And I said, what? And I thought, what shall I say? I said, young and handsome. His little face.
So listen, when someone says something really lovely to you, say thank you. It is a compliment. It's something you're going to have to get used to. And then what I want you to do is actually upgrade yourself. You know, these big stars, they don't say, oh yeah, this thing, I got it, you know, it's always been in the back of the cupboard for ages. Say to them, yeah, do you know what? I got this, it looks great, you know, it looks shit on the hanger, but it looks great on me.
Hashtag shit on the hanger, great on me.
Yeah, so
always.
So do that, you know, just make a joke of it, because it kind of gets you away from, you know, how you feel and how you're accepting that compliment. So that's number one.
I want to say something. Because they said it in the film, all the clothes on the mannequins look good because their mannequins are hourglass shape, and they've pinned them at the back even, so that they always look good. So when you get something from the mannequin, you put it on and you go, oh no, it's awful, and you go, I'm really fat, and I'm too this, I'm too that. It's never you that's wrong, it's always the clothes that are wrong, okay? Always the clothes.
Always the clothes. So don't look at all those 3 wrap round mirrors. You know, they're never going to compliment you,
yes.
are they? Ever. Ever. So is that number 1, girl?
That's number 1 done.
Right. Number 2 then.
Number 2.
Number 2.
First thing, we've written first thing.
Right, first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. Well, I'd like you to practice this because
before you get out of bed.
Yeah, before you put your foot on the floor, I want you to just have that moment inside your head and tell yourself, I am strong, I am beautiful, and I can do anything. Anything. Okay? Once you've got that into your head and you keep saying it to yourself all the time, you will believe that.
What did you do this morning for
That's
your
what
run?
I did. Oh, okay. So this morning, well, go
because I doubted her and said she was going to do the run before
I
we did
watched
this.
the film first ages ago. Well, a couple of weeks ago. I watched the film ages ago, and when I came away from the film, I felt, you know what? Yeah, I am enough. I am enough. I'm. You know, I could think, oh, you know, sad little fat bird, right? But I don't think that. I think, oh my God, I'm amazing, right? I am amazing. So I joined Fit4. I had my hair all chopped off, and I changed my mindset. So this is all about your mindset. So when I joined Fit4, one of my girlfriends said, why don't you come on this park run, Debbie? It's 5K. Well, if anybody knows me, they know that I've got massive slinkies. So it's a mean feat getting a sports bra, and you know, unless I want to have black eyes or something, running isn't my forte. So anyway, I did it. I went and I did it. And of course, Gay said today we're going to go live, and Debbie's going to come and do this live after the park run. So I've had to get up this morning. So I told myself that 4 or 5 times this morning. I am strong, I am beautiful, and I can do anything. And I did it. So if I can do it, so can you. Or do something, move,
exercise.
You know,
I was just going to say as well, because when Debbie said that in the microphone, I lie in bed and it's maybe windy and rainy outside, and I go running in the morning, and I go to myself, I don't want to go, and I go, it's all right, Gail, you can just walk, you don't have to run. Okay, I'll just walk, and then when I get there, I do my little run. So it's just tricking your mind and psyching it out and making sure you do something. But if you can find an exercise that you like, that's the key thing. So it's just whatever it is, badminton, it could be dancing, it can be, I don't know if pool is actually enough exercise. Something, stretching, yoga, Pilates, anything, tennis, whatever it is, golf, anything that you like, you've got more chance of actually doing it. I'm just going to see a little message from Michelle. Says she's seen the clips on the mannequins holding the clothes around the back of them, so have a look today when you go out shopping. Okay, so we've done number 2. So number 3 is a bit, this is my thing, it's about getting dressed. So every morning when you get up, you have to get dressed. So my theory is, if you're feeling a bit rubbish, put on something really lovely. Don't save that new top for best to go out with the girls in 4 weeks' time. Well, just wear it today and you'll feel great. And your clothes do make you feel something, because you have to put them on your body. And also, as you know, I do the style, I do the colours. If you are choosing clothes that flatter your body, when you look in the mirror, you can go, oh, don't I look gorgeous?
You should be tell yourself that anyway.
Yeah, tell yourself anyway. But if you want to see it, you can wear clothes that will flatter you, and that will trick you into thinking that you're in balance and you are gorgeous. You are gorgeous, but it's what you see, how you see yourself. So, if it's a matching set every day that makes you feel better, if it's jewellery, if it's I've nicked my other half's shirt today because I really like this shirt. And he said, oh, as he was going out the door, hardly noticing, oh, you got my shirt on. Whatever it is, wear it so it makes you feel good and rock it for that day. And it builds your confidence as well.
Yeah. Even if it's just like one of your little lipsticks, you know?
Yeah.
Just imagine that I'm putting this on and I'm ready for the day. I'm ready and I am gorgeous. And what happens is the kids will see you doing this when you start doing it every day.
Yes.
And they'll think that's normal. So we've got to try and change your mindset, and then you're going to do the same. You're going to be putting your lipstick on, you're going to be wearing the best underwear, you know, you're going to wear things that make you feel good.
Lovely, yeah.
Kids don't do what we tell them to do they? They do what they see. And if it's a normal pattern for you and you get yourself into the routine of doing this every day, it will be the norm for the kids. And how great would that be?
Yeah, and we need to influence as much as we can the generation that's coming up, because they've got it much tougher than we had it. they have Facebook, they have Instagram, they have Snapchat, all those things that are showing images all the time of how they're supposed to look, and we want to empower them to feel great about themselves and their individuality, and that they'll feel good, and then they've got that confidence that they can just go off and be brilliant at all their talents, whatever else they're doing for the rest of their life.
Okay, so are we good with that? So we're treasuring ourselves and everything. So number 4, every day women get up. Well, I suppose the men do this too, but I think it's more the women. They get up, they go into the bathroom, they get the naughty step out, and they weigh themselves. And each day, the weight and the water in your body fluctuates. You know, you could be due a period or whatever. You know, you could have had a good night out the night before, you could have had a big meal. So every day we're setting ourselves up for that, that sad time. So only use the scales. Well, you can keep the scales, but you can only keep them for your suitcases.
Yes.
Okay, so just keep them, in a cupboard so they can be hidden. But do not get into that habit of like getting on the scales every day.
What we're going to suggest is, if you do that, is to perhaps put them in the cupboard for a fortnight and see how you get on. And what I would say is see how your clothes feel, because like I say, we have to put the clothes on. If they're beginning to feel a bit tight, surely that's a sign. And I know that if you weigh yourself every day, you could weigh yourself 3 times in the day, and each time you weigh yourself, it'll be different. So it's not a question of how much you weigh, it's how you feel and how healthy you are, and how your clothes feel and how you feel in yourself. It's not the actual weight. Nobody goes up to you and goes, oh, hello, how much do you weigh today? We know that if you're losing weight, that you obviously want some kind of measure, but again, you can measure by your clothes, and just looking at yourself, you can see that your tummy's gone down or your thighs have gone down or whatever it is. So if you don't want to chuck them straight out, put them in a cupboard and see how you get on and see if that makes you feel happier. And in the morning, you just go, like Debbie said, wake up, I am beautiful, I am gorgeous, I am strong, I'm going to have a lovely day, I'm going to put on something really lovely, and off you go. It doesn't matter what you actually weigh.
It's all about how you feel.
Yeah.
All right, definitely. So you've got to change your thinking, because women...
the mind is bad. There's like 2 monkeys, a bad monkey and a good monkey, and the bad monkey's always saying bad things. You've got to tell it to go off and just have the good monkey.
Yeah, and if you're thinking, what we women do is we think, and then we double think, and then we double think that, and then it's like a puzzle, and we're trying to cut the pieces up and put it all back together. Nothing ever makes sense, because we're overthinking things. So keep everything really, really simple. If it feels good, do more of it. If you like being with people that are funny, do more of that, right? It's all about making yourself feel in that moment. That moment is never going to happen again, ever.
So and do all the things that make you feel good. If some things make you feel bad, or you speak to somebody and they're always a bit negative, maybe try and speak to them a little bit less, or try to help them a bit. But you have to look after yourself first, and remember that whatever you're saying and putting out, if you've got children or grandchildren or anybody else listening, they will take that on, and you are influencing them. So trick yourself. And it's fake it to make it. So even if you don't believe it to start with, oh, I look gorgeous today, the inside you go, just pretend, and eventually it'll come. So we're having a more positive affirmations all the time.
All the time, yeah. If you can do that, that would be really great, because it'd be quite hard for you to do to begin with, but actually it gets easier. You've got to be your own friend.
Well, you're good at doing the bad stuff, so let's just change it and do the good stuff. Instead of looking in the mirror and going, oh, look at my fat thighs and look at my big belly, go, oh, look at my gorgeous hands, and look at my beautiful smile and my lovely hair. Focus on the positive, girls. Focus on the positive.
Okay, so where are we now?
We've just leading into that, which is positive mindset, which we've just spoken about. This is number 5. We've jumped around a bit. I don't know how you are about magazines. I rarely buy. I have Vogue on subscription because of my job, and I look at it, and all of them are endlessly tall and endlessly skinny. But I just kind of blank that out. And I actually look at what they're wearing and how they put things together. And I think, oh, I've got one of those. I could do that with that and do that with that. And I've got a little folder, and I cut pictures out, and I use them, you can't really see, to remind me when I think I don't know what to wear. of ideas, but I take absolute notice if they're dark-haired, blonde-haired, if they're tall, they're skinny, they've got red lipstick, they're whatever it is. I take no notice. I just look at the clothes. So that's an idea, and you can also take pictures of things that you see on your phone, the mannequins, and think, oh yeah, I see how they've put those together. That would be really a good idea. Or you could cut pictures out and stick them on a board just to remind you of things. But if you buy the magazine and you look at it and all the time you're going, oh, I don't look like her, tall, skinny, thin and everything, remember they've been photoshopped really amazingly.
They're not real.
They're not real. And actually, if the magazines make you feel bad, don't buy them. You know, get something else. Get a gardening magazine or something. I think food magazine.
Yeah, I think what you should do is, you know, girls, we all like a project. We all think, right, we're going to decorate our bedroom and we're going to use all these lovely colours, and this is the bedding that I want, and this is the wallpaper, and this is the accessories. Why don't you make yourself the project?
Yeah.
Why don't you just think, well, this is what I've got, and pretend that you're your own friend, you know, because eventually when you start doing these things, you will become your best friend because you'll like yourself more.
Yeah, and your body is your responsibility. It's your vehicle, they say, in life, to do your life. So you've got to look after the vehicle. So with your car, you would it has an MOT, you fill it with the right petrol, not diesel, or diesel not petrol, whatever it is.
We've all done that.
Yeah. Well, then sometimes you eat the wrong things and they upset you, and you wash the car. So you have to make yourself the priority, that you look after the body that you've got so it functions the best for you. And there's a couple of things that you can do that will make you feel better. Sometimes a bit hard, and we've talked about one is some exercise. Like you said, find something that you like doing. And what I've discovered over the years is that if you do something, because I'm actually a bit lazy.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
I think what we do.
So I don't want to sweat and run for hours. I run for 20 minutes. It's just enough to keep me the same size. And if you do something little and often, it actually has the same effect as if you did something a lot and then only did it, once every 2 weeks. But you have to be patient and wait to see the results. This is what I've discovered. So if you're doing arm things for your flabby arms ready for the summer, after 2 weeks, don't think, oh, it's not done anything. You've got to give it at least 4 weeks, and then you'll notice that they've started to firm up and you're ready, that you can actually wave in your bikini without being embarrassed. Hello, handsome man down the beach. Look at me and look at my non-flabby arms. So, just bear with it, and like I say, you don't have to. You just little and often works really, really well with exercise.
Yeah, and I think what you should do is try really hard to make it fun.
Yeah.
Don't rely on someone that's got to come with you all the time. Do it because you want it for yourself, and don't do it because somebody's telling you that you should do it. Do it because you want to own it. You want to be in charge and empowered, and you want to have a laugh. Whatever you do from this embrace thing that we're doing, make sure it's good fun and you're with people that like what the same things. And it's easy.
It's whatever suits you. Because I talk to people, and they say, I can't be bothered to go to the gym. I've got to get dressed, get in the car, go to the gym. I can't be bothered. So I do my stuff at home. But I've spoken to people and they say, well, actually, I wouldn't do it because I'm not motivated. It's better if I go to the gym because there's other people there and they motivate me. So try and work out what motivates you and then do that. And the other thing I do is when I do a yoga course or something, I pay for it all in one go. And then because I've paid for it, I know that it will make me go. So if I was thinking, oh, it's rainy and it's cold, I'm not going to go. I'm like, oh no, I've paid for it. It makes me go. And once I'm there, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I came. So it's just tricking yourself and learning what motivates you to make you do the things that you know is going to make you feel better.
And you've probably got a holiday booked or something that you're going to be looking forward to. And
I'm going.
You have to get
Wednesday.
Well, you have to get into that little black dress if you're going to a cocktail party, or you have to do. So what you need to do is start thinking about that now. Don't think about it too much. Prepare yourself, and just do it because it's fun. And be committed to it. Own it, because you'll be really proud of yourself when you've had that achievement. And if you keep doing it every day, then those things are going to come naturally, and it'd be great.
It makes you feel. Once you've made that effort, it does make you feel so great.
So
the other thing is food. What you eat. Very important. I don't agree with diets at all, because generally, and they said about it in the film, and they say that we spend £1 million a day or a week or something on fad foods for diets. If you go back to basics and try and do things that if you can make your own dinners, if you haven't got time, you can make them in bulk and then put them in the freezer, then it's quicker. But if you can stick to as little as possible processed food, it's going to make you feel better. And if you think that how your body is and what you're putting into it, you're putting chemicals in, it's like if you put the diesel in the car, it won't go. Look at that and look what you're eating, and do the 5
It's
five
really
a day
simple,
and things like that.
Yeah, it's really simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Yeah, it's hard.
No,
it's
really so simple that we can't even do it. Right? We can't even do it. We know we have to eat vegetables, and we have to, and fruit and vegetables, and hydrate ourselves. And it is so easy, but we can't even do it. So let's try. Let's just try fruit and vegetables, water, protein, and have a balanced diet.
Yeah. And again, I'd say my mum, when I was younger, we used to ask our mum, is it fattening? And she would always say, only if you eat too much of it, which was a brilliant thing to say, absolute brilliant thing to say. And it's true. Is chocolate fattening? Only if you eat too much of it. So just have a little bit of the naughty things, and you can't go too wrong.
There's one thing that I'd like to share with you, actually. I work with a group of ladies and men, and they're in their 90s, and I asked them that if they could give me any top tips on people that are suffering with stress and anxiety. And they're all in their 80s and 90s, remember this. So they've gone through all the wars and things, and they've been evacuees when they were children. And they said that we were to try everything, create lots of memories, have a balanced diet, because in their day they only had the rations, so they don't understand all the food that's available now.
Chicken nuggets.
And I don't even think they had them.
No, they didn't have anything like that.
Or turkey swirlies, whatever they call them. But they said, try everything, create the memories, laugh a lot. That's Definitely. A really good thing. We've all forgotten how to do that. Sensible diet and exercise. And one of the ladies came up to me at the end, 96, Edna, bless her heart, right? She said to me, Debbie, I've suffered 2 major cancers. I've had a hip replacement and half my kidney has been removed. And she said, I can't understand why people are so stressed now, because we were in a do or die situation, and they couldn't understand. She couldn't understand why we're so stressed. And when she put it like that, I thought, why are we so stressed, and why is it so difficult that we can't do these things? So I just want you to sort of like remember those words. Try everything, keep it balanced, have a laugh, and just live and make memories.
Yeah. Just a little shout out for Women of Worthing. Thank you very much. They've shared our video. Good on you. We want to spread the body image movement and body confidence. Worthing to start with, and then we're going worldwide.
Yeah, and we've got if you want to come to the news, if you want to come to if you've seen the film, that's great already. I want you to spread the word with your friends, because they all need to see it too. If you would like to come to our Embrace Your Body night at Durrington High School on March the 28th.
Here's the date, March
28th.
Tuesday, it's a Tuesday.
You can come along and meet all the feel-good image people. Gay's going to be there, I'm going to be there. There'll be pampering, there'll be Prosecco, there'll be all the feel-good gurus that you want to do. So we'll send out the links for you to book into that. If you'd like to come along to the next screening at the Dome, it's on
11th of April,
which is a Tuesday.
Also a Tuesday at 6:30, so it'll be starting at 6:30, a little bit earlier. Then we have to put it on early. If you love the film, you probably want to come and see it again. Book your tickets now, or say that you're going to come, because we need to get a certain amount of number. We need to get 53 tickets for it to actually happen.
Yeah.
Book your tickets and get anybody else that you know that would want to come along, because everybody needs to see it. It's, as you know, you've seen it, it's such an empowering film. I saw it for the second time on Thursday, and I felt really, really emotional about it. And this is what's driving us to do this, because
we need to make a
we
difference.
know, women, girl power, that we want to just embrace ourselves and feel great and have a great life. Who knows how long we've got?
Exactly.
That's a nice note. But there's something else we're going to tell you. The winner, if you were there on the night, the hilarious thing of the red envelope with the golden ticket, hilarity that whatever. The winner was a lovely lady called Tanya, and I'm going to go and see her. I'm going to check out what she's got in her wardrobe, put an outfit together that she feels absolutely fantastic in it. If we want to go a bit shopping, we might go a bit shopping. And she's going to come and do a before and after of how she feels in her clothes. And we're going to get her a little bit of hair and makeup.
Hannah's going to do her hair and makeup.
She's going to showcase how she feels at that event on March the 28th. And we'll all be there to help you if you want to do something similar as well. So
she's also won a VIP ticket to the event as well. So she'll be so you can have a VIP ticket. You get it's £20. All the money that comes, from this event is going to go back to the school fund. So we're supporting
Durrington High School. You didn't say it was there.
Yeah, I did.
She did?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Durrington High School.
Yeah, so it's Embrace Your Body at Durrington High School on March the 28th. Doors open at 6:45, and we will send you the link if you'd like to come.
Yes.
And there'll be lots of people there that you can ask all the questions. So get your little books out, girls, and write down all the questions you want to ask, and then there'll be people there to help you with it.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be really, really fun. We've got to say Brighton and some other people have shared our video. Thank you very much. Woo! We really appreciate it. And I think we're nearly done, aren't we?
I think, yeah. I think we need to embrace our coffee as well.
Yeah, I've drunk mine.
I haven't drunk my coffee yet. So, girls, if you've got any questions and and the video is not live anymore, just ping them over to us, and we'll
put them underneath that thing, and we'll
to do our best to answer them for you.
Yeah.
And remember, we're here to support you, and you are to support your sisters too. So feel good.
Sisters, daughters, mothers, aunties, everybody.
Yeah.
And even the guys.
The dads, if you want to bring your daughters to the film, that's great. That would be great.
That would be fantastic.
That would be great.
Yeah.
93 women and one dad.
Yes.
On the last screening, so that's good.
He sent me a little message about what he thought of the film, and I haven't got it to hand here, which would have been really good. Oh, I have actually. Hold on. Shall I do it?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me read it out what he said, which was fabulous. So this is from the one dad. That was there.
That's really good that he's done that.
I know.
One girl said that if she'd have seen that 20 years ago, we would have saved her a lot of heartache. 20 years ago.
Okay, this is what the dad said. He went with his wife and his daughter, I think a bit reluctantly to start with, but this is what he said. It said, it brings into perspective how much the media controls how women should feel about their bodies by flaunting stick insects in skimpy costumes selling perfume and hair products, and the same applies to the men being shown unobtainable physiques that cause more harm than good. And that's from Gareth Burgess. Thank you, Gareth. Quite profound. And he had watched the film, and that's what he said.
So just to remember that the film is actually a 12A, so just check to see whether, if you want to bring your children, if that's okay with you. And appropriate for them. I'm sure it's not. I think Harry Potter was a 12A, wasn't it?
It's not as scary as
it's not as scary as that.
Spider-Man.
And I think there's two swear words in it, and I think they've been blipped out.
They bleeped out, yeah. So it's good. Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah.
So
I think that's it.
And that's good night from me.
Yeah, and it's good night from me. Thank you very much, or even good day.
Yes. Have a great weekend.
Bye. Bye.